We're kicking off the show with the American Red Cross of the Central Valley. They're urgently calling on local health professionals to join the Red Cross ahead of the wildfire season to provide comfort and care during emergencies. So here with us today is Taylor Poisall, Regional Communications Director from the Central California region. So thanks for being here with us today. We've got a critical need. I think that the Central Valley is great because, and I was just listening to somebody on the radio talk about this. We've got people who always want to give back and they always want to volunteer your time, but because you're the American Red Cross, you need a very specific type of volunteer for very specific emergencies. So what is your guys' need right now?
Right now, we have a need for local health professionals to sign up to become Red Cross volunteers to help in shelters. So we have already seen a lot of wildfires start up around the Central Valley. Thankfully, our firefighters have put them out extremely quickly. But when people are evacuated from their homes, they're welcome at a Red Cross shelter where we provide basic needs like a roof over their head, meals, snacks, water, emotional support, and then health services.
Right.
So knowing that our health professionals are extremely busy now more than ever, we also have a need for them to, if they can, volunteer with the Red Cross to provide those health services and care during emergencies.
And what exactly are they doing? What needs do you have? If we have specific healthcare providers, what sort of roles are they stepping into?
Anyone that holds an active license, whether that be a nursing license, an LVN, a doctor, and more, they are welcome to sign up, even EMTs, DOs, physician assistants. And the reason we need those types of healthcare providers is because in a shelter, people may evacuate without their medications, without maybe even their walker or their cane or their wheelchair, and our health professionals can help work with hospitals and pharmacies to get them that immediate care that they need while they're displaced from their home. And we're asking that anyone that holds an active license, take a look, see if it's for you to be able to help us when we do have emergencies like a wildfire.
And you know, I would say that whenever your adrenaline's running or you are in an emergency situation and maybe you have somebody that you're caring for that needs in-home care or that has medication, it provides peace of mind to know that you've got a doctor around the corner or you've got a nurse around the corner, somebody there that will understand what your needs are. What's the time commitment, do you think, for somebody that has those licenses volunteering with you guys?
If you go on our website, it'll say you need to have 2 weeks of availability, 12-hour shifts, and that's a lot for anybody.
Yeah.
But when we have small wildfire responses and have a shelter open for a couple days, maybe you have a day that you can give and be able to work around your schedule, your days off, whatever that may be, to be able to help. What we need is for people to take the training now so that if something happens, you are able to maybe move around your schedule so that you could help if there's a local wildfire in the area. And then for people who would want to go up and down across the state, that is a 2-week commitment where they're providing that hands-on care. But here locally, it's the need to help in a shelter if it's open. They even help home fire survivors if they are burn victims in the hospital. Our nurses and other health professionals help in that capacity as well. So there's a lot of different ways to help, not just in our emergency shelters, but that's definitely the need.
Always a need, especially when you're dealing with things like the Red Cross deals with for somebody who knows the medical field, the training. So it'd be a great idea for people to sign up for trainings now. What does the training entail? And then when do you guys do the trainings?
A lot of our training is flexible, self-paced online, and then we do have some opportunities for in-person. So you get to know who your team is and who you would be working alongside of. But for us, it's making the training as welcoming and easy as possible so that you could get plugged in right away. So for us, it's taking several classes that are related to our sheltering, but then also that health services specific. So a lot of it will be very clear to folks who are in that profession, but it just helps them learn the Red Cross way.
Do you have medical volunteers right now that share testimonials about what it's like to volunteer?
We do, and I've been able to work alongside with them, and they help us when we have our veteran stand-downs. They provide first aid stations in our shelters. I know a lot of folks that evacuate to our shelters might have a CPAP machine, so they work to make sure that they're taken care of when they're in the midst of a shelter. It's very rewarding work to be able to use your skills that not everyone has. and be able to give that to the Red Cross mission. And it's very rewarding. It's very difficult, as folks know, working in the health profession, but to be able to provide the emotional support and the health needs that a lot of our vulnerable communities face that are affected by disasters means everything to them.
Well, I think this is a great way to give back a skill and a wealth of knowledge that you've spent a lot of time honing. If you're out there and you would like to volunteer, we will put all of the information online how you can get in touch with the Red Cross of the Central Valley. Taylor, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, as
always.
always.
Love having you here. Coming up on Central Valley Today, get your kids moving this summer to the gymnastics beat. All the details on their gymnastics summer camps next.
No one can